Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Salatu wassalamu ala rasulullah. This is me, Quratulain Bukhari, Leadership Ali from Rehan AI Teachers Training Institute, batch number 24 and level number 1. Today I am here to record a video, and this video is about a TEDx talk by Dr. Judy Willis. And the topic of TEDx talk is teaching with the brain in mind. Dr. Judy Willis is a neurologist, educator, and former classroom teacher who focuses on applying neuroscience to education and helping teachers understand how the brain learns. Today, I am reviewing this TEDx talk, and the central message of this talk is simply but uh, easily understandable, and it is powerful. If we understand how the brain learns, we can become better teachers. So, Dr. Willis connects neuroscience with everyday classroom practices and asks us to think beyond traditional teaching methods. One of the most important idea is the relationship between stress and learning. While students feel excessive fear, anxiety, or pressure, learning can become more difficult. This gives teacher an important responsibility, creating a classroom where students feel safe enough to ask questions, make mistakes, and participate. Instead of making students afraid of being wrong, we should help them understand that mistakes are part of learning. A sportive environment can encourage students to think more openly and confidently. Another major takeaway is the importance of curiosity. Students learn differently when they genuinely want to know the answer. Instead of simply giving students information, teachers can begin with questions such as, "What do you think will happen? Why do you think this happens? Can you find another solution?" These questions actively thinking and uh, these questions activate thinking and turn students from passive learners into active participants. For me, this is one of the most valuable lessons of the talk, that don't just give students answers, give them reasons to search for answers. So interesting. Dr. Willis also highlights the importance of motivation and engagement. Students are more likely to engage when learning feels meaningful and achievable. This means teachers can use questions and discussions, uh, problem solving activities, real life examples, projects, games, collaboration, opportunities for students to make choices. The goal is to move away from a classroom where the teacher does all the talking and students simply memorize information. Instead, students should think, discuss, practice, apply, and create. This talk also changes how we think about the role of a teacher. A teacher is not simply someone who delivers information. A teacher is also a guide, facilitator, motivator, mentor. The job of a teacher is to create an environment in which students' brains are ready and motivated to learn. So, my biggest takeaway from this TEDx talk is teaching is not about what we teach, it is about how the learner's brain experiences learning. If we want better learning outcomes, we need to think about emotion, curiosity, motivation, engagement, and active participation. Our overall teaching with the brain in mind is a valuable reminder for teachers and parents. that every learner is more than a test score. The question we should ask ourselves is, am I simply teaching information, or am I creating the conditions in which students can truly learn? This is the key lesson I have taken from this TEDx talk by Dr. Judy Willis. Thanks for watching and keep learning, questioning, and growing. That was it from my side. I'm Kuratulain Bukhari, Leadership Ali from Rehan AI Teachers Training Institute. In some other video with some other topic, we will meet again. Till then, Allah bless you all.